I wanted to use Neo to make you jealous.
Inspiration you're saying you don't have. It's there.
Oh. Since you want to talk shit.
Something actually happened on the bed. Okay. I had to change the sheet.
How did
Give him a I like this energy.
You don't speak low of me. Remember what happened? I pulled you to my bed and I made sure it didn't happen in his bed. I pulled him to my bed and and you know what happened? He didn't last 5 seconds. I left him in my bed and I went over to the sitting room to chill.
Man, no, this last what?
5 seconds.
Okay, at least it's more
And
than 2
then,
seconds.
of course, people that watch this.
Well done, ladies. Well done. The word betrayal just got into our Nigerian species and dictionary. Welcome back to Personality Highlights. Wait, I dare not use that word boss lady because we know somebody already has a patent right over it. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for hopping in. And I don't know if you have gone over the frenzy, the video, the viral video we've been watching, the viral episodes we've been watching on the Big Brother Nigerian reunion. If you haven't watched the full video, please do us a favor. But before you go, just like this video first. Like, I don't know, but right now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be a bit very dramatic. I'm going to be a bit very vocal and very expressive about how I feel. So, I'm going to be apologizing in advance. If you find anything I'm going to be saying in this video very offensive, I apologize in advance. As I'm saying it the way it is, I am not going to mince my words in describing the housemates. Like, I'm not gonna mince my words. I'm gonna say just the way it is. Just the way it is. No, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. The bad commentary, the kiss and tell, show off, the dumb girl. What was that? Like, what did I just watch? My goodness. I mean, right now, for Nigerian women, and gosh, I think viewers' discretion for future BB Niger reunions shows should be 26. I think 21 is even too young. 18 is premature because the kind of adult content we're getting to hear is so scary that my old ears are itching me so badly. Like, what? What are you girls all talking about? You don't kiss and tell as a boss lady. You don't slut shame. You don't sex shame. You don't bitch another chick and act cool around it. You don't share negative vibes and feel you're a boss lady, you're a confident woman, you're a feminist. Please, where are you girls getting all your orientation from? Like, this negative narratives is really pissing me right now. I don't know. I think a lot of ladies, a lot of women out there are beginning to have misplaced priorities. We're beginning to understand some narratives in a very negative way, which will make us lose at the end of the day. Because, I mean, we all understand the concept of being a power girl. We all understand the concept of being an independent woman. We all understand the concept of taking care of yourself. We all understand the concept of being a boss. We all understand the concept of being, you know, in your game, understanding your confidence and all that. We all understand the concept of feminism. But please, girlfriends, please, ladies, we have to understand, we have to get our priorities right. Like, we have to get our priorities right. Right now, I think we're sending the wrong morals to a lot of young people out there. And a lot of people are watching, a lot of people are going to come up to the show and do crazier stuff. This year's Big Brother Niger reunion is, well, they give us something to watch. They give us something to talk about. And I'm telling you, with the level of what we've heard, anticipation is going to be high. Viewers' discretion will be high. teamwork will be increased. In fact, everybody is going to be on their toes because this is hot. Oh my goodness, basbos. Everywhere you look, it is basbos. I mean, you guys should check out the look. The look of surprise from the faces of this gentleman is the same look I had when I watched the show. The word surprise was beyond, I mean, it was beyond what I was feeling. I was feeling way more than surprise. Like, what? Especially the Dorothy and Raidoji's. Like, nobody saw that coming. Nobody, absolutely nobody. And I'm just, at this point, in fact, I'm really doffing my hat for Wathoni for keeping her cool for such a long time. Like, it's okay, yeah, for baby girl to talk. I'm just imagining if it was somebody else who had seen this thing. All hell would have broken loose. I mean, a lot of things would have gone on there. Dorothy, girlfriend, you played your game and nobody know what you did. Like, we're seeing you as a saint. I mean, well, she's still a saint. And one of the things I'm going to be talking about on this Big Brother Naija show is that it brings a case for heightened sexuality. Like, I think the show right now is just going towards an extreme level of sexuality, and I think it's going to be the selling point of the show, because I mean, people want to see these bad things. People like sex. People like relationships. People want to hear the bad gists. And I mean, at this point, this show should be rated 21 and above. Because if you're 18, I'm not sure your brain can handle the things that we're hearing right now. So everybody's going to be on that. I mean, this is the best reunion we have ever watched for. Like, gosh, every year it looks like it's getting hotter. It looks like these housemates are getting crazier. And the truth is, there is not even one single scent in that house. Like, the people we used to think were the scents are actually the ones who are really nasty. And I mean, but for now, I'm going to tell some people to spare me the whole gist about apologizing to the Elites team about the whole thing. I mean, one of the things I'm going to say to the crew, to the BB Naija crew, to the Big Brother show crew, squad, team, is that for this season, what we want them to show us is highlights of every single person. Like, there should be no partial treatment, no preferential faces on our screen. Let us have equal viewing pleasure, viewing time of all the housemates that are going to be getting in, because from everything we have watched, one of the biggest conclusions I can give from this whole show right now is there were too many spotlights on very few people in the house, which made their personalities heightened, which kind of increased engagement. So I don't know, I know the show is all about making money and trying to give the viewers what they want to see, but I think it's going to be a disservice to us watching, a disservice to the contestants that are coming in, the housemates that are coming into the house, if everybody isn't giving equal highlights. So I don't know if the team, the BB Naija team, ever comes across whatever I'm saying, or you're coming across the reviews we're giving you all over the social spaces. One big thing I want the BB Naija crew, Big Brother Naija crew, to do is to give equal opportunity, equal highlights on every single housemate that is going to be there. If there's going to be a time lapse for every housemate, please, team, do it. Like, we don't want to see one or two particular face or one couple and then we're not shooting. I mean, that is why we missed the whole point in this whole show. Like, how come for 3 good months, for over 90 days, these gorgeous housemates were in the house, these most housemates were in the house, we didn't get to hear nor even smell some of the information that we had at the reunion? Like, all this content just wasted. Now, the basketball started with Tolanibaj. I mean, she was all over the place. She was getting hot and high. Sister, I don't understand. Who are you for somebody to have a degree before they talk to you? Like, I'm not even understanding what you're saying, Tolanibaj. Girlfriend, get it right. Like, stop this vibe. Your energy is too negative. It's too, the negative vibe is too high. Just calm down. Let's be coming down. But that was so much hard vibe from Tolanibaj, and I really see one of the reasons why I think she was all like that is because she was really hot, and she couldn't deal with the negative part of her personality. And I think that is a big problem. Like, you messed up. You did a lot of things that you're not proud of. So why put the blame on somebody else? Why try to cover it up? Why try to act like a boss lady? It wouldn't hurt you if you're vulnerable and say, okay, I'm sorry, viewers. I lost it when I was in the house. And of course, we are humans. I mean, why try to unleash your nastiness on every other person when it was very, very obvious that you were the one who needed to be the one apologizing to others? Like, I didn't understand that part. I was expecting an apology from Tolanibaj to V, and when I didn't get that, and for right now, I have to drop my cap for V. I mean, she is that beautiful witch. I love good witches like her. I mean, imagine if it was somebody else that, I'm just imagining Tolanibaj throwing that pillow at somebody like Katrina. I mean, just imagine what would happen at that reunion. I am very sure the blood feast and the blood battle will be so intense. I mean, we will not be able to watch it. So I need to applaud V for being very calm. And V being very vocal at the same time, because that combination, it takes a lot to bring it out. So kudos, girlfriend. Thank you for being very vocal and being very calm at the same time. You did not have to stress your point with stress. You didn't have to highlight your point with stress. You said everything calmly. You hit the target. We understood what you meant. Even though you had to bring in that vibe, yes, your vibe was there, but it wasn't even so negative. We saw it calmly, in a positive way, and it hit home. And the glass boost was just too much. Tolanibaj was just trying to be. She kept on talking about being a bad bitch. We didn't see it coming, and it was hot. And I'm going to be talking specifically about everybody, every single person. So for Tolanibaj, I think she had it all wrong. She is talking about having a PR company, being a media personality. I think she should know better. I know she's a content creator. It takes more than just coming on the camera and just posing and spitting words. It takes more, about composing yourself, about understanding that it's not about how you feel alone, but how you have made others feel and how it's going to affect you on the long run. So I think Tolanibaj deserves to give an apology to the housemates she insulted. V in particular, it is all shades of wrong for you to go all like that. The guy you're even chasing is not even interested. Like, girlfriend, you lost it. Nobody asked you if you're in a healthy relationship. We're talking about something that happened last year, and you're still hot over it. Like, you were hot all over the place. You were just vibing negative. I'm going to be giving my own reviews. Some of the things I'm going to be saying here, you will not like them. You would hate what I'm saying, but really, this are my perspective, and I think I have a right to express myself. If people can express themselves, why shouldn't I see how I feel about this? So even if I'm being judgmental, it's okay if I want to be judgmental. After all, it's my space, and I have the time, and I have the energy, and I have the confidence to talk about this. So I'm going to be talking about it. So whatever I'm saying in this, whatever I'm saying right now is not, I'm not trying to talk down on anybody. I'm not trying to say this person did better or this personality is way better than this person. But all I'm just trying to do is just to highlight the negative vibes and the positive vibes and the moving ahead vibes. So if you see anything I'm saying as being judgmental, well, that's cool. That's all. That's the reason why we're here. We're all here to express ourselves and share exactly how we feel about whatever. And right now, I would say I am totally disappointed in Tolanibaj. Tolanibaj, you need to apologize to a lot of people. You need to apologize to V. She might not take the apology. She might not take it because I know who V is, but she would accept it in her heart. She would. See, V is a nice person. I just think she's one of the coolest person in that house, who is probably seen as a witch because of how expressive she is. And I think this is one of the problems we have with a lot of African people. A lot of African people are not comfortable with people who are very expressive. Like, once you start expressing yourself, you start sharing how you feel about stuff. People call you names. They call you rich. They call you, I mean, they're going to give you names. They're going to call you stupid. They're going to call you wicked. They're going to call you bitter leaf. I mean, what is the meaning of saying somebody is bitter leaf when you are the one who is clearly chasing that person's man? Like, girlfriend, you deserve to give that. I mean, she deserves an apology, and you should give it. You should give it. Like, if you're not giving it, then it's your loss, nobody's loss. Like, that is so unprofessional. That is so bitchy. That's so girlish, and that was so lame. Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm saying that. And I really didn't like any part of that story. Like, I mean, you don't. If you were a bad girl, you don't need to tell us you're a bad girl. We need to see it. And the truth is, the only bad girl I'm seeing right here is V, who kept her cool all through. That's what I said. I am not going to mince my words on what I said. I know what I said, and I'm standing firmly on it. So, guys, tell me what you guys think about T-Baj's buzz. Do you think? I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think it was too much? Do you think it was expected? Do you think she was doing just to create content? I mean, I think she gives a lot of lame excuses. Like, she's done a lot of outbursts in the past, even in the house, and she came out to the public to tell us that it was all content. I think it's just her personality type. I think she's just this kind of person who loses her cool like too easily, and instead of her to be vulnerable and apologize for losing her cool or not being so nice or not being so cool after all, you know, she just tries to shrink it off with more vibe, and I think that's so uncool. That is so uncool for somebody who's giving us media hype, somebody who's giving us PR hype. I beg, change your game up, girlfriend. You did not try. I'm going to say it clearly. You guys can come for me if you want to, but I really don't care. That's just the truth. So for my personality highlights on T-Baj, I think she deserves to give an apology to V. Take it or leave it. That is my stand, and I still solely stand by that. I mean, girlfriend, you did everything wrong. Everything. You did everything wrong. We don't care what your life is outside the house. We're trying to talk about inside the house and how you handled everything inside the house. If you effed up, own up to it. And of course, try to make peace. I mean, that's the only thing that will make sense right now. Every other thing that you're saying doesn't make sense and will never make sense until you own up. You own up to those really shady things you did. You did a lot of shady things. And of course, stop trying to be a bad girl and all that. I mean, those things don't work. That's not how bad girls roll. Bad girls are cool girls. So please, spare me. You're not close to bad at all. So that's just that. Let's just swipe over that. What do you guys think about it? I mean, let me know what you think about what I just shared. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Say hi. Tell me what you think about the what I just talked about Tolanibaj. Do you think, I mean, I said cool things or bad things. What do you think about her? I mean, personality highlights with Julie is I'm just picking people and I'm sharing exactly what I feel about their attitude. I mean, if you have a problem with that, hit the comment section. I will be there waiting for you. Let me go back to watching this show because it was so much fun. I still have a lot of things to say. Make sure you don't you stay tuned to this channel because I mean there is so much more coming. I'm taking it one after the other. I am going to be talking about every single person that's pitted out there. I'm going to be sharing about them. So guys, stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. I'm seeing your favorite girl. I'll be back.